Two key things: sacrifice, loyalty. I remember when I was sitting in the cinema watching Endgame, and Steve Rogers brought out the shield, and I said, Steve, don't you dare give that shield to Falcon. Sam has really done the hero's work and has really does something, some piece of sacrifice to say, no, this deserves to be, he now deserves to have the shield. Gotta keep it real. Gotta keep it a stack. As you saw from my videos before, I was like, I don't want to see Falcon and a Winter Soldier. Falcon is a stupid sidekick who is literally a side chick to Steve Rogers and Cap. And Winter Soldier, you pretty much made him like a comedy gag a minute dude, and he's only really relevant when he's with Captain America. So I thought that the notion of a Falcon and the Winter Soldier dynamic, I was like, so you're making a TV show because people found them fun in Civil War. I was like, nah, that's trash. I was like, nah, it's going to be crap. First episode, I was like, okay, all right. Because as I already said, the first episode defeats the whole of WandaVision. I hated WandaVision. I tried with it and so forth, and I tried to like it. I'm sorry. See, I can only be honest. I hated WandaVision because it wasn't going anywhere. The plot was weak. The episodes were weak. It amounted to nothing. I didn't like the content. I just really didn't like WandaVision at all. So, coming up with this thing now, and I'm like, okay, let's see what's what. Let's see what's popping off, man. Gotta keep it a stack. This show is pretty good. This show it's turning out into something that I didn't think it would be. Because I thought it was just going to be like, comedy, gag a minute, some cheap-ass plot storyline and blah, blah. But the story elements they are bringing in is truly quality, man. So again, I'm going to get into spoiler territory, so please only watch this if you've seen the episode. I'm sorry, I can only do this through spoilers. Shout out to those who know Wyatt Russell. Who is Wyatt Russell? He is the son of Snake Plissken. Yes, he's the son of the great Kurt Russell, one of my favorite actors of all time, from Escape from New York, Big Trouble in Little China, and the John Carpenter's The Thing. So because the big cliffhanger at the end of episode 1 was the fact that you now have a new Captain America because Falcon refused the shield. And I'll keep it real with you. I remember when I was sitting in the cinema watching Endgame, and Steve Rogers brought out the shield, and I said, Steve, don't you dare give that shield to Falcon. Because he doesn't deserve it. Falcon doesn't deserve the freaking shield. No, he does not deserve you can't give a guy who is happy to be a sidekick that shield. That shield are for key guys. Why did Captain America get that shield? Let's rewind back to one of my favorite films of all time, The First Avenger. Why did he get the shield? Shout out to the doctor played by Stanley Tucci in the film. That scene. The scene where Tommy Lee Jones's character throws a grenade, everybody runs away, and then he runs, and Steve Rogers, who is still skinny and thin, runs and actually puts himself on the grenade, thinking it's a live grenade. At that moment, Stanley Tucci and Tommy Lee Jones's character knew, nah, this is the dude. This is the guy that deserves this serum. This is the guy that deserves to be Captain America. Because Captain America is about who you are as a person and sacrifice. And Steve Rogers was always about, nope, I will always... Two key things: sacrifice, loyalty. Sacrifice for the cause, loyalty to those who stood by me. His loyalty to Bucky. So, in Falcon, none of those elements are there. Yes, you have loyalty, but the loyalty to as a sidekick isn't the same as Steve Rogers' loyalty to Bucky. And you haven't done the same kind of... or willing to do the same kind of sacrifice that your boy Steve did. So I was like, no, you cannot have the shield. Okay, give the shield to your best mate. Would work, he's your best mate, but I get it, he's on the run and he doesn't really have the same kind of qualities that Steve has. But I don't know how they're going to go with this, but if they do this right, I think that they could really sell me on Falcon getting the shield. Because I think when you look at this episode, the key thing was the tension between White Russell, who so does every Captain America have to have a black sidekick? I'm just saying. So he just happens to have a black sidekick, saying, "Look, man, I'm not here to replace Steve and so forth." But the fact that he has that shield is like an FU to the face to Falcon, because Falcon is like, he knows he's not worthy, and he knows that he's not Steve, but he knows that Steve gave him the shield, because his very last thing that he did is like, no, I'm giving this shield to you. As Captain America, I believe that I see that same thing that's in me burning in you as well. But he said no, because he didn't feel he was ready. But then when I see someone else with the shield, it's like, damn. It's like, because you're in conflict, because you said you didn't want to have the shield, but having seen someone else take over the mantle, thinking that could be you and so forth, just throws a whole bunch of emotions in there. So, and then you now have the whole Bucky angle. And I think for Bucky, it's complex, because he's like, no, I can't get the shield, no, because mentally I'm just not there. But for him, he's like, this Steve is my Steve literally risked his life for me. He risked everything for me. And this dude pretty much gave up his shield, gave up the whole Captain America mantle for me. So in Bucky's view is that, bro, whatever Steve wants, I'm going to do. So the fact that what angers him is that he knew that Steve wanted Homeboy to get the shield. He didn't want Flip, some other random dude to get the shield. So the fact that he's not getting this shield, i.e. Falcon, he's like, damn it. Sam, bro, what the hell are you doing? So if they set things up well, this could be it's just, I don't know whether they're going to hit the ground, but if they do, this could pop off. And look, and I like how they're representing the new Captain America in this, because he's like a guy. He's not this whole, square jawed, I'm like the all American guy. No, he's like, first of all, he's not sure whether he wants to be Captain America. Even him as Captain America is like, I don't really know what's going to happen. And there's now tension between him and, of course, Sam Wilson and Bucky as well. So that's going to be something that's going to fester. This is when you thought, okay, whoa, this episode is now kind of going to places, was where they now go to see Isaiah in the place, because apparently there was another super soldier, but that no one knew about. And this super soldier was tasked with getting and fighting the Winter Soldier. And then because for me, like, that was like a crazy scene, because that guy, this is why it's better than the freaking WandaVision. WandaVision was just a freaking joke. See, this is acting. I don't even know what the name of the actor is, but the guy who played Isaiah in this, that's acting. Okay, that's acting. Take it from a guy who used to study acting a bit. That's acting. Because I was like, whoa, damn, like, you've really brought this whole superhero, super serial thing grounded. And I think that's always what you want to do. Like, if you're dealing with superhero stuff that is like, that bends the laws of reality and so forth, what you want to do as best is try to ground this in as much reality as possible. And what really helps is if you get a really good actor that really can sell this kind of extravagant idea, which is what this actor did. Because you're like, oh, damn, this whole super soldier thing is real. So, and then Sam was like, bro, so there was a black super soldier around and no one knew, and this was just swept under the rug. Because then you're like, oh my gosh, you're connecting the dots. And because now, I don't know how far they'll go, but they're now going into those areas of race now. Like, maybe Sam is saying that, like, this whole Captain America mantle, maybe this is a white thing. Like, as a black guy, do I feel that I'm right to step into this whole Captain America thing, because America is a country divided by race with racial history and so forth. So I'm like, look, man, let me just step into the shadows, just do my own thing, like what's it called? And maybe you look at that scene where the kid said, "Yo, Black Falcon," and it's like, no, it's just Falcon. And the guy says, no, but, my dad says you're Black Falcon. No. And then he says, what if I called you Black Kid? But, you can look at that scene in many different ways. You can look at that scene in the sense of, which is what I fight against. I hate the term, Black Panther, Black Lightning, Black this. I just find that thing really annoying and demeaning. So, no, just call them a character. Hence why I like guys like Blade and Spawn. But on the flip side, I think if you look deeper into that scene, it's about what would a Black Captain America mean for Black people? How could it inspire people seeing a Black Captain America? Which now ties into Sam saying to Buck that, there was a Black super soldier that was about and nobody said anything? And this guy was just forgotten about, and I look at how much it has affected him psychologically because he now has PTSD. So many different elements flowing through. So, of course, you've got this whole thing with these super soldiers flowing around because, they are part of this kind of revolutionary group. So we'll see what's what. But I think the stuff that I'm really focusing on is that, yes, that's the plot, but it's the more deeper psychological aspects. Because I just don't know that they're going to hit the ground with the story arc of Sam and Bucky. Because how it should be going is, Sam has really done the hero's work and really does something, some piece of sacrifice to say, no, this deserves to be, he did not deserve to have the shield. And for Bucky, it's about really coming to terms with all of his demons of what he did as Winter Soldier and sort of having closure with regards to his relationship with Steve. And perhaps for Bucky, he feels that it is his mission to ensure that Sam gets that shield because Bucky has so much respect for Steve. And so much respect for him as a man so for Bucky, if he says, no, if Steve believes that he should have the shield, no. This guy, he's the dude. Because of how well he knows Steve and the kind of man that Steve is. And you see, this is why I'm liking this show. I ain't messing with flipping the Land the Legion, man. I'm not messing with that stuff, okay? Get Land the Legion out of here. No. This is my boy. I told you. The ringtone on my phone is the Captain America ringtone. That is the ringtone on my phone is the Captain America ringtone. What I like about this is that you are seeing the shadow of Steve hover, and you're seeing the importance of him. Because even when I was watching the episode, I was saying to myself that, this actually makes me want to watch First Avenger and Winter Soldier again, just to okay, man, let me go back to my bag. Because as I've already said, I don't care what anyone says, the Captain America trilogy is the greatest and best superhero movie trilogy of all time. And yes, it is. It spanks and beats the living crap out of the Nolan Batman trilogy. First Avenger, Winter Soldier, Civil War, greatest superhero trilogy of all time. Nothing comes close. So no. I mean, this is alright. I'll keep it a stack. I'll keep it a stack. This is alright. I ain't gonna front. I'm not gonna front. This is alright. This is alright. I can't lie, man. This is alright. This is this episode. So far, again, because see, with series and stuff, I've seen many series that start strong, wither away, and don't go so well. So I don't know how they're gonna do this, because I think what is holding this back from being truly amazing is Disney. This could be a fantastic series if they kept it serious all the way through. Then it's you can really go deep. But that you can just tell that the writers have the mandate to be do what you want. We need those jokes. Get those jokes in there. But this is all right. I mean, it's I'm intrigued. I'm very much intrigued to see the next episode and how this builds up. And I just hope that by the end of it, you're like, wow, man, we've now really seen Sam as a true hero. Because again, in Winter Soldier Civil War, he wasn't a hero, he was a sidekick. And that shield, you can't give that shield to a sidekick. That shield can only be won by a hero. So I think what they have to do in this series is that by the end of it, no, this is truly a hero. He deserves the shield right now. And then boom, so he's got to really earn it, man. So also as well, Can you get some good? Can you call up Joe Johnston or George Lucas and just get help with the design? I'm sorry, man. That's Captain America uniform is weak. Weak. Nah. I'm not like that thing at all. Negativo. I don't like that at all, man. It's like because the Captain America uniform in First Avenger was freaking low key. That's Captain America First Avenger uniform has to be one of the great superhero outfits of all time. Based on just the design, what it looks like, the dimensions that it was going in. Look, and remember, Joe Johnston, who directed First Avenger, I believe he came up with the design of Boba Fett. So he's the guy that came up with the actual design and look of Boba Fett. So, bro, if you're doing the design stuff, call your boy and say, yo, what up, baby? Yo, what up? Also, as well, I'd have liked it if they used Alan Silvestri's score in this as well. But, I get it, Henry Jackman. But yeah, stuff is alright. And because, people always say, oh, you hate everything. I don't hate everything. You see, this is what you have to understand. I used to be in film. I used to act. I used to make films. So I can't be fake with this. I have to always keep it a stack. If something is crap, I'll say it's crap. I can't lie to myself because I take this stuff so seriously and I look at it in such a particular way. So for WandaVision, I'm sorry, I found it crap. If you found it good, cool. We agreed to disagree. I didn't like it. Now this may end up being crap. First 2 episodes, it's good. This is real good, and I'm hooked, and I'm like, all right, let's not get into it now. So guys, tell me what you think about this whole Falcon Winter Soldier thing. Remember to like that video, remember to subscribe, and check out those members only videos. Think about becoming a member.